What's going on, guys? My name is Moss the Chappy, and we're here today for some Battlefield 3 content. This is actually going to be a new series that I'm starting up on my channel, and it's going to be all about the BF3 in preparation for Battlefield 4. Now, what this series is going to be all about is me becoming a better player and how to become a better player and things like that. And again, I'm not a great player or probably even a good player. So we're going to try to progress to become a better player and become a good player and eventually hopefully a great player. I know that's tough to do. I know the guys that do get really good at this game log in a lot of hours. There's a lot of tactics and tricks and strategies and things that you want to have. There's a lot of aspects to the game. My first goal really is going to be with the shooting and just getting all that down in the movement, pretty much mastering team deathmatch before I master any of the objective based games. And then, after we master that, hopefully we can move on to learning some of the vehicles and things, because right now I'm an absolute noob. Like, I don't even go to the vehicle games because I know it's going to be rough for me. I mean, I do decent with the tanks, but yeah, it's really bad right now. So basically this series, man, I'm gonna do essentially what I did with Madden 11. And if you haven't heard my Madden 11 story, this is it. I really didn't like Madden 11, didn't really have any defense in it. So what I did was I didn't play the game that much, honestly. But towards the end of the year, I knew to get ready for Madden 12, I should probably start playing Madden 11 and get pretty decent at that. So that's what I did. I started practicing every day, started scheming, coming up with schemes, trying out different playbooks, just learning the routes, learning what worked, what didn't work, and just really elevated my game, learned how to practice better, learn how to become better faster, and learn how to progress even quicker than usual. And using that knowledge going into Madden 12, it helped out a ton, man. It definitely did. Gave me a real nice start for Madden 12. So if you're still playing Madden 13, or if you're playing NCAA 14 to get ready for Madden, that is great. That is a phenomenal thing to do. If you're not going to get NCAA, keep playing Madden 13. Why not? And if you have NCAA, go ahead and keep playing that. Don't be afraid to pop into Madden 13, mix between the two, or just play NCAA all out. And really just try to get better and progress and things like that. So with that being said, that is my story about how you can become better by using the previous game and how you can get ready for the next game that's going to be coming out. So that's essentially what this series is going to be, is using Battlefield 3, very end of it, the end of its life, essentially, to get ready for Battlefield 4, which is going to be coming out in a few months here. So we got a lot of time to prep, but at the same time, it's right around the corner. And then especially once school starts, time's really going to start flying. So definitely going to have to get in the hours logged in and get on the field and really just work on everything one step at a time. Now, the first part of this series, these first few videos I'm going to put up, is going to be from day one. And these are going to be my best games for the day. So don't think this is what I usually get on average. Just, this is me with the try-hard pants on, trying to get loose, trying to get as many kills and as few deaths as possible in team deathmatch. And again, that's the mode I want to master first, because that's usually the one me and my friends play together, primarily just because, again, they're not used to the vehicles, I'm not used to the vehicles, so if we go into a vehicle match, we get creamed. But that's hopefully something that will be changing by next year. We'll get definitely more involved with the vehicles and things like that, because those vehicles are definitely a fun aspect of the game. One of the better aspects of the game, definitely, once you get them down. But if you're noob to them, it's definitely one of those things where you're like, dang it, I just keep getting killed by this tank and this helicopter and the freaking jet, and it's all bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So those are going to be the rounds that I have my better rounds, and the reason being is because I want to sort of track, my best of the best starting now, and then the best of the best once Battlefield 4 arrives. So hopefully we can get the KD a little bit better, and if not, at least become more efficient. And the way we die, we don't want those to be the simple deaths, like losing gunfights, hitting the wrong corners. We don't want it to be because of mistakes. People are going to get kills. Obviously, you're going to get killed. That's part of the game. But if you can eliminate some of the silly deaths, some of the ones that in your heart are very easily avoidable, the avoidable deaths, if we can do that, like this one here, those types of deaths you got to be able to avoid. When I watch some of the pro players, some of the YouTube guys like Mongol, X Factor, those guys. I watch a lot of their videos and take notes and things on that too to help, myself become better, and it's fun to watch as well. But when I'm watching them, there's not a lot of silly deaths. There's not a lot of nonsense. There's not a lot of missed shots. There's just a lot of things they do very, very effectively and efficiently. And that's where I'm trying to get. I mean, obviously, you probably won't get to their level, but that's the goal. That is the long-term goal. And hopefully one day we can get there. So that is the goal, to become a beast on the field. But one thing you gotta do when you're trying to get better at a game is analyze which aspects of the game you need to get better in, and also which aspects of the game are important. So at this point, I'm just leaving all vehicles out of it, because that's a whole nother thing you have to prep for in itself, is prepping to learn how to work the vehicles and maneuvering efficiently. Like, it's like a whole nother game. So our goal right now is going to basically be to start, and in these months leading up to Battlefield 4, getting our shooting, our positioning, our effectiveness and reviving and those types of things down, and getting very, very effective at that. And then once we get there, hopefully we can, learn the vehicles after that. But for right now, this is definitely the plan, getting this down. One thing I know that I do way too much is aim when I'm really up close to somebody, like when they're within 5 meters or so. I will aim way too often, and it often causes me deaths. You'll see in this match I didn't do it too often, but that's because I literally was telling myself, do not aim. It's something that you want to have kind of just without thinking about it, that you just do. But right now it's something that I actually have to think about, something I want to work on. And these types of deaths right here, like those deaths right there are just inexcusable. So that's what we're going to be trying to work on. So if you guys have any tips for me, let me know. If there's any tactics that you see I'm doing wrong, obviously the shooting's got to get better. Everything's got to get better. There's room for improvement everywhere. Right now I'm like amateur, novice level. I do pretty decent as far as the KD goes when I got the tryhards on and the team deathmatch, but I've definitely been pawned in quite a few matches as well. So I want to be more consistent, and I want to be able to be near the top, even amongst the better players in the game. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1 of this. I'll have part 2 coming up later today. Be sure to subscribe for more and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed and you're going to enjoy this series. We gone.